Hi Booktube, it's Amy, and I am back here with Holbrook Jackson's The Anatomy of Bibliomania. And we're beginning today on part one, which is titled Of Books in General. And we're beginning with part one of part one, which is titled Of Books and Their Most Excellent Qualities. Books, the most excellent and noble creations of man, are, saith one, and our footnote says that the one we're referring to is Richard Whitlock Zootopia, 1654. Books, the most excellent and noble creations of man, are, saith one, for company the best friends, in doubts, counselors, in damps, comforters, times perspective, the home traveler's ship or horse, the busy man's best recreation, the opiate of idle weariness, the mind's best ordinary, nature's garden and seed plot of immortality. He would have that books are not only more than riches, but they challenge preeminence above the world's admired fine things. They are the glass of counsel to dress ourselves by, and summing up their benefits, he well adds, books are life's best business. Vocation to these hath more emulant coming in than all the other busy terms of life. They are feeless counselors, no delaying patrons of easy access and kind expedition, never sending away empty any client or petitioner, nor by delay making their courtesies injurious. Achieving as they do so much in the economy of life, it is no surprise to learn from Richard de Bury that their origin is divine. All the glory of the world would be buried in oblivion unless God had provided mortals with the remedy of books. And in many other parts of the same dissertation, this most notable authority apostrophizes books in terms which outrace praise and exalt them beyond most mortal things, which I shall have occasion to cite. In the meantime, let him relate how they are masters who instruct us without rod or ferule, without angry words, without clothes or money, and that, if you come to them, they are not asleep. If you ask and inquire of them, they do not withdraw themselves. They do not chide you if you make mistakes. They do not laugh at you if you are ignorant. They give to all who ask, and enfranchise all who serve them faithfully. They are the treasured wealth of the world, the fit inheritance of generations and nations, necessities of life. Since they are of such great value, it is not unreasonable for John Lyly to resolve that it is far more seemly to have thy study full of books than thy purse full of money. All these appraisals I might largely prove in their particular instances, and will somewhat in succeeding parts, but it is not here needful, since those that deny them do so out of prejudice or ignorance of my theme, or from a frank and honest apprehension that such opinions are absurd, forgetting that literature is the humanities, and except a living man, nothing more wonderful than a book. For books are the cosmography of man, a world in themselves, as several credible relations do attest. 'Tis just therefore that I should here assert their rights, attest their honors, and should, once for all, pronounce their benediction. And the wonderful thing about Holbrook Jackson is he is constantly in this work quoting other people. So there are passages here in italics that would signify quotes that you, as my listener, can't see. But in addition to Richard Whitlock, he has quoted Thoreau's Walden here, Theopompus, and these footnotes are a little bit difficult to read because they're short forms. Edward Dowden, also quoted here, Charles Kingsley, and Wordsworth's Prelude, which is where that last bit of poetry comes from. So that is that first section titled "Books and Their Most Excellent Qualities."